Right, so we're going to build a new course in Moodle, and first of all we need to navigate our way to whereabouts it is that we want to make the course. In this case I'm going to go into miscellaneous and then Moodle sandpit, and I've already prepared here, look, a section called Mr. Birkin session 1, so we'll open that up. And what I'm going to do is you make sure that you've got your editing on, and then you click on add a new course. So here we define what the new course is going to be all about. So I'll just give it any name for this one, test session 1, and again a short name which defines it from any other course that we've made already. And here, if you want, you can put a description of the course. Now here's the bit where we set up what the course is going to look like. So we can sort out the format of it, so a topics format or a page format or a project format or a weekly format, so that each section comes in a separate week. I'm going to stick with topics format. The number of weeks or topics that you want to include, effectively for me this would be the number of lessons that I want. This can be edited and altered at any stage later on. The course start date, I don't use course start date, so I'm just going to leave it. News items to show, don't need that. Show gradebook to students. The students, we want them to be able to see what grades they've got, so we leave that as it is. Maximum upload size 32 megabytes, that's already set by Moodle. Okay. Everything else I think pretty much you can leave alone. This course is available to students, yes. Do you want to have an enrolment key? In other words, do you want the pupils to have a key to sign into the course? I would normally leave that as no. And then just click Save Changes, and you've got your basic space set up where you can put your course content in. So click here to enter your course, and there we've got our blank space. Okay, so now in our blank space, it's called CF101NB2. We'll turn editing on, and straight away we've got the topic outline at the top. We can add a resource, it might be a label or a text page or a web page. So for now I'll just insert a label and in there I'll just put welcome to my first course. Save and return to course. Okay, welcome to my first course. In here, this effectively would be our first lesson. So insert a label again, and this time I will insert an image. To insert an image, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a browse on my computer, see if we can find a simple image. This will do. Upload it. Like so. And then we choose that. We have to give it an alternative text. So we'll call it Gorillas, because that's what it is. And click OK. Now the first thing you'll notice if I make this full size is that image is massive. Okay, so what I can do is I can simply grab it and resize it like that. Okay, just make it look how you want it to look, and then on there start on the next line. Welcome to my first course. Here you can upload your work as well. Okay, so I'll just X that off, and here we just click on save and return to course. Right, now very basic. There we've got our simple bit of information that in this case would go to the kids, and it might be that we want the pupils to actually find a picture and upload it to Moodle so that you can mark it. Add an activity, upload a single file. So here what we're going to do is we're going to put in there your picture file, and here we put a description, so when the pupils click on this link this opens up too. So here you can upload your picture file that you have found. This is just an example, obviously. What we also tend to do here is we tend to put the levels of achievement, so what they need to do in order to achieve a level 4 or a level 5 or a level 6 or whatever. Here, grade, we've got a choice of grades, and if you scroll right up to the top we've got like for instance what we use, the below pass, merit, distinction at key stage 4. We've got the targets, for instance, which is the 1 through to 8. Upload a single file, allow resubmission. Do you want them to be able to resubmit it more than once if they get it wrong the first time? Do you want to receive an email when they've handed it in? I personally don't receive emails, otherwise I'd be getting hundreds per day. Okay, so save and return to course. And now, when the pupils look at this, just there, they've got what we call a post box. You click on that, and it says, here you can upload a picture file that you found, and it gives you a browse link, so you can upload a picture and send it in to the teacher. Okay. Now then, in that simple thing just there, you've created a course, you've put in some content, some lesson content should you want to. There you can see when I hover over there it puts in the alternative text, which is why we wrote in that as alternative text. We've got some information in there that could be a lesson description, and there we've got probably one of the most important things about Moodle, which is the post box, which is where the pupils can actually hand the work in for you to be able to mark it and give it feedback. So there you go. That's your very first, very simple Moodle course.